Hi everyone. Welcome to my podcast presentation, Pets in America, Common Practices and Issues of Domestic Animal Welfare, with me, Alexandra Fleischer. For the purposes of this presentation, I have chosen to concentrate on the most popular pets in America, which would be dogs and cats. As I noted in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, other pets may include small mammals, such as hamsters, gerbils, and guinea pigs, sometimes ferrets, birds, and reptiles. But for this project, it's best to focus on dogs and cats because they are the most popular, and many Americans own dogs and cats, sometimes one or the other, oftentimes both, and they may own purebreds, which is a dog or cat that is of a specific bloodline. And also, people may own pets that are called mixed breeds. Um, Dogs that are mixed breeds are often called mutts. And they are usually known to have less health issues when they are mixed because they have stronger bloodlines that are less prone to congenital problems and health issues. People in America love their pets. For most people, pets are a part of the family. They love them tremendously and include them in many of their family events and in their daily lives. The pets take a huge role in interacting with people, and oftentimes when animals die, the pets die, the owners will suffer greatly and be very sad when they pass on. People usually call pets fur babies or four-legged kids. You will hear these terms from animal lovers that care a lot about their pets and, as I said, include them in their family life. Dogs and cats are known to have different personalities. Some people are considered dog people, and dogs are often very loyal and more energetic. And cats are typically known to be independent and a little bit more moody in their behavior, but they are also very individual and specific in their personalities. Dogs can be energetic, but they can also be lazy. Cats can be very energetic, and they can also be sedentary. And they can be friendly, or they can be a little bit mischievous, if you will. So there's a wide range of personalities with people's pets, and that is one of the reasons why people love their pets so much. As I mentioned in my previous slide, when people's pets pass on and die, the owners are often distraught and will grieve for a long time over their past pet. And typically, when pets are sick or old, people will have to have them put to sleep, which is technically called euthanasia. And this is mostly done by a veterinarian in an office. However, I personally know of veterinarians going to people's homes personally. This is becoming more common practice to afford people more privacy and intimacy when it's time to say goodbye to their beloved pet. Pet memorials are often used after the pets are put to sleep, and pets are usually buried or cremated. There is a vast cost difference in these two options. Burials are far less costly than cremation. However, sometimes people choose to have their pets cremated and save their ashes in different types of urns that can be made out of all different elements. As you can see from the photo, there are some beautiful urns that are metal, but a lot of people have wooden urns or stone memorials with pictures and monograms with their pet's name and their dates of life so that they can remember their pet and honor their life. There are also even pet cemeteries available in America where people can have their pet buried if they feel a strong sentiment to have the animal buried with others, or if they live in an area where it's difficult to bury a pet geographically on the land. Pets are pampered here in America. Many Americans love to spoil their pets and lavish them with items. And as you can see from the bottom of the screen, Americans are projected to spend nearly $61 billion this year on pet care and supplies. And this pet care and supplies can mean anything from veterinary care for their pet's health to grooming supplies and services to boarding facilities such as kennels. In America, doggy daycare is very popular. Some people like to bring their dog to daycares where they can play and interact with other dogs while the owner is at work. And pet owners love to purchase supplies for their pets like toys and things like food and treats that are in addition to their regular food. And they also like to get stylish collars and leashes and pet jewelry. There's even technology that you can link to your smartphone for alerting you if your pet becomes lost. Things like location GPS trackers and all different kinds of things that are continually being invented because the pet care industry is huge here in America. And as you can see from these photos, the dog on the left that's sleeping in a bed with the stuffed animal, and the cat on the right is taking a taste test for its food. So obviously the owner of this cat is very concerned with what the cat would like to eat and wants to make sure that the cat enjoys the taste of its food. Animal abuse and neglect is a crime in America. However, it is still considered a problem in this country. As of March 14th, 2014, all 50 states now consider animal cruelty as a felony. However, there are different states that look at cruelty on different levels for what they consider to be punishable by law. And oftentimes the most outrageous cases of cruelty are punishable, however others may not be. But there are many, many advocates that keep fighting for tougher punishment for animal abusers so that they can find the best care for animal welfare in this country. And I've included a video here for you to watch that is very popular on American television from a largely known advocacy group that fights for animal welfare. And the commercial is very sad and difficult to watch for people who love animals. America's animal advocates would include many agencies that are passionate about representing animal rights and acting as a voice for animals. The most widely known ones that I've showcased here is the ASPCA, which is the American Society for Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals. There's also the American Humane Association, and there's People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, also called PETA. There's also Best Friends Animal Society, which is located in Utah, and I've actually been there to visit personally, and they do amazing work. It's a beautiful, beautiful location and facility that rescues a lot of animals in need, and if those animals cannot be rehomed, they spend the remainder of their life with the rescue organization until they pass away. Oftentimes, many states will have humane societies and rescue organizations, but unfortunately, municipalities and town shelters often have to put animals to sleep even when they're healthy because there are too many pets that need homes and not enough people to adopt them. Cruelty-free living is something that many people in America are concerned about, and what this means is that they want to buy products and items that are considered cruelty-free, which means that they are not tested on animals and they do not include animal ingredients or byproducts. So as you can see here, these are the symbols that represent cruelty-free items, and vegan, which stands for items that have absolutely no animal products in them whatsoever. And people will often look on bottles of cosmetics and household cleaning supplies and hygiene toiletry supplies to see if the product is indeed cruelty-free. Something to know about bringing a pet into America is that we have a government agency called the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, known as the CDC, and quoted from their website, this here says that dogs are one of the animals by which you must follow regulations in order to bring them here into the States. So the regulations govern the importation of these animals and animal products capable of causing human disease. So pets taken out of the U.S. are also subject upon return to these same regulations and inspection as those entering for the first time, whether it be by airplane or boat or any other terms of transportation. Animals are very prevalent in American media, and many Americans will spend a lot of time viewing animal-related news that is both serious and fun. Oftentimes, you could see on the television or in newspapers and even on Facebook, there are lots of stories related to animal cruelty cases or animals in need of adoption and things of that nature. But there are also a lot of fun and humorous videos online featuring many different kinds of animals, especially dogs and cats. And as you can see here, I show this dog looking at the computer screen, and also the fact that YouTube has specific videos that you can watch that are tailored for people that like to watch cat videos or dog videos and things like that because they're very, very funny. People will just enjoy relaxing and watching these videos to laugh. So they're very popular in the media. So that concludes my podcast presentation about domestic animal issues and common practices in America. Thank you for watching, and here you can find the main references for where I got some of the quoted or statistical information that I shared with you, and also I shared with you a lot of my personal knowledge just based on being an animal owner myself. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. I also own chickens. I've had goats and rabbits and birds and small mammals, and you name it, I've had it. So I am an animal lover myself, but I hope that I gave you a good overview of how America treats domestic pets.